Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age on the MysteriousJG. We are, looking at Fran's butt. No, we are, proceeding through the Henna Mines, Phase 2. Not Phase 1, folks, Phase 2. There's a special charter shaft coming up. Just talking about special charter shaft. Special charter John shaft. Can you dig it? So... I want to actually just give her a gambit that says, because I think it is actually working out somewhat more efficiently to use ice against the ice weak guys. It would be obviously a lot better if she was Balthier with higher level ice spells, but I don't know how many of these items have we got. I mean, there must be something that does ice damage to enemies. Rhyme Fang, but then again I have no idea if that's higher or lower end damage than Blizzara. Yeah, these guys are really frustrating. I'm not even like going at super speed or anything like that. Somebody was immune to whatever we were trying to do to them. Not Kiraja. Well, we finally got rid of the last of the ab steals, which I don't think was making things go any faster. It really is just a really good idea to get one of them down to make it manageable. Somebody's going for pox. I don't even know what that is. But we should now actually be able to proceed. Oh, another Hecdize has shown up. I guess you can move out of the range of mithril bubbles or not. I don't know. And no, there's no secret here that lets us go out to the Feywoods either, as far as I know. And now that whole thing with not bothering to bring Redis back to life, also possibly the whole thing with using ice magic, and really the whole thing with needing to have ribbons equipped all the time kicks off in this area, because we're going to come across lots and lots of spellcasting undead. Oh, but first these jerks. Never mind. I thought they went away in this screen. They're still around. So let's keep this going. Yellow liquid like crazy. Occasionally inflicting silence. Pretty good in this situation. Alright. Seem to be acquitting ourselves reasonably well. We don't seem to be running really, really low on MPs either. But we're not actually coming across the enemies that I came here to hunt. Later in this level, we'll start encountering a different enemy type. Not really the most dangerous. It's just that they're the ones that their rare drop is the item that I wanted. And by rare drop, like, there's like a 1 in 10 chance, it seemed like it was happening less than that they would drop something called soul powder, but only if I had the right, I don't remember what the term the game used was. The monographs, I think. It gives you different item drops when you kill different enemies. Yeah, if you have the right monograph, you can get an item from those guys. That was pretty rare and is needed for crafting the ultimate weapon. Well, I mean, here we are. We're almost at the end of this shaft. Clearly, once we get beyond here, there's no place else to go, right? What? Whoa, there's more. Alright, well, these are the guys that you can occasionally steal and occasionally get an item drop of soul powder from. And it took forever, but I got enough of it, so I don't really need to worry about getting any more. Just to have, you know, might as well have one to spare. Yeah, they keep dropping the Book of Orgain Mill instead. And dark crystals and other things that I don't need more of. And they keep doing, it's a really low success rate for this. Well, for steel, you don't usually steal. Yeah. Steel works a little funny in this game. There's like there's not a certain chance per enemy that you will be allowed to steal from them. It's more of a, you know, 60% chance you steal nothing, 30% chance you steal common item, 8% chance you steal less common item, 2% chance you steal super rare item. But then once you've stolen once from an enemy, you don't get to steal from them again. So constantly stealing from those guys mostly meant I was just getting more and more and more dark crystals that I don't care about. Capricorn gems are probably really valuable at some point. Don't set off that trap, Ash. Dark crystal. Not actually getting what I need at all. Well, what I needed was the zombie powder, or soul powders, which I already have. But yeah, it was taking me a lot longer than I didn't have to get that many. And the percentages didn't seem that low when I researched how to get the items, so it did take me a whole lot more fighting around here than I thought it would to get the items I needed. Anyway, I don't remember where this one goes. Just more tunnels with enemies and very rarely loots in them, I suppose. I failed to defend the base. I suppose I should be stealing from them every single turn, but did I hear an enemy go? That was super terrifying. There's probably loot up here. I'll take a look. Well, one thing their attack is not doing, there's an enemy in the Necroholonabades that pops up and occasionally shoots an attack that looks like that, and it results in you losing all of your MPs, which would be really bad here when you get close to the chamber of this extra special, extra scary, optional Esper boss. Now he's got the Yagyu Dark Blade. We're not going to want him using that. Yeah, the Mesa actually does more damage than the Yagyu Dark Blade, so that's what we want him using. We'll worry about their accessories when we actually are about to enter the boss's chambres. This doesn't actually lead to the boss. A suit of grand armor. Do I already have a grand armor? No, I don't already have grand armor. What is she wearing? She's wearing Maximilian. Grand armor would give her better physical, lower magic, resist. It's probably not as good, actually. The brave suit. Equip bravery. Actually, that's not bad. But you're not allowed to wear it. What about you? Improved chance to counter. Takes your stats down a bit. But bravery, auto bravery would be pretty darn good for a melee attacker in the coming fight. Ninja gear gives you nothing. What if I gave him the brave suit and gave Ash the what he'd just been wearing is the Genji armor, right? Alright. Okay, fine. I guess we're fighting more attempts. Anti-attempt, anti-attempt. Get ready for the Mazer Eye. He's got Mazer Eyes. And he knows what you're thinking. Oh, by the way, interesting fact about those guys: if you, they are not immune to poach, but if you poach them, you get a pebble, which has no in-game use. So this is the actual path to get to the boss. Or is that the path? I think this is just a loot, but we might as well check and see if anything cool is spawned here. There's also a super rare sword only in the Zodiac Age version. There's like a 1% chance you can steal from this boss. And people use like various cheats to come attempt the battle, lose, reattempt it until you get the steal that you want. Like, I'm not going to bother with all that. This game has far too much of that stuff where they put items in that you realistically you're just not ever going to get under normal circumstances. So let's change the gambits a bit. Let's change this to ally status equals KO rather than just... So this way they will bring back to life anybody who non-Redis people. We might have to she got steel. Let's get steel going. Because I will at least try to steal from this boss, even if we don't, even if I'm not gonna like redo the battle over and over until I get something crazy. And actually, now that I think about it, let's get expose going for a while. I don't remember what expose does. Expose is defense, shear is magic resist. So we'll do expose until I'm sick of it, and then we'll try shear. She's got Kiraga. I don't know why I've got this going quite the way it is, but whatever. And then she's got a rise, Kiraga, Shellgun, Protectka. We'll get her going with steel. Alright, I might have to adjust a little bit as we go. Not gonna bother with haste and stuff. What are your gambits about right now? Yeah, I'll get you going with all this stuff. Why not? And we don't even need to do high potion. We got X potions plenty as well. And for the boys, he's probably got access to the same. Yeah, expose and shear is all we've got now. So I'll mess with their gambits if we bring them in soon. But I do need to switch them to somewhat more useful equipment here. I don't know what kind of nasty status ailments he does. So I'll start everyone off with we got 2 Hermes sandals. I'll give him Genji gloves and the other 2 Hermes sandals. And if they start getting hit with all sorts of status stuff, then I'll know that we need to switch that up. And does she have a thing where she could cast like Brave or anything like that? She does have Bravery on Ash, which would be useful. Because Ash should be our primary damage dealer amongst the ladies. Alright, guys. I don't know about this, but let's give it a shot, see what happens. This could get nasty. Oh, I'll need to do the Neopala whatever trick too. So that weird looking thing with the tail with the little bell on it is the toughest Esper in the game. Looks really silly to me, but it is what it is. And I don't think they tell us the name till after we fought it, but this thing's called Zodiark. So it's the Zodiark Brave story, guys. Except I don't really know what, don't really know what its Zodiark is. I think it's like Zodiark, the Keeper of Precepts, or something. Something kind of goofy. So the first thing we're going to do is use a remedy on it, because that's what you always do. And it says it's immune. So maybe that didn't do us any good at all. That didn't kill Redis. I don't know if he was out of range or... I think I want to keep... Well, I guess I will switch to the guys then, but I want to get the girls back as soon as possible. So I want everybody basically bringing back... He doesn't have the magic to do that. But I want everybody bringing back the girls, because I'd like to switch back to... Oh, geez, I only got 30 Phoenix Downs. Okay, that was a big mistake. I did not realize I only had 30 Phoenix Downs. Oh, crap. I have like 1 million of everything except Phoenix Downs. This is extremely bad. I don't want to overstate it, but yeah, I didn't realize that I didn't think that we were going to be dealing with this situation where I only had 30 Phoenix Downs. I lost track of my Phoenix Downs. That was not the thing to be short of. Serpentarius? I don't think that is the super rare weapon. But, pretty sure that's not the super rare weapon, but maybe it is. I wasn't paying that much attention, actually. I wasn't really thinking that hard about getting that weapon, so... Any chance you got stuff I should be dispelling? You do. Okay, I'll let him use Expose 3 times, and then I'm going to switch to something else. Because Scathe is doing pretty good damage here. Oh, nobody's level 2, so that's handy. Okay. Alright, so he used Expose 3 times. Let's shut that off, and he can use Shear a couple times, then he'll just start attacking. I wonder if he just won't... It'd be nice if he doesn't use that Dark thing again, but it seems unlikely. Ooh, that hurt. Okay, it might be time to just switch over to actually attacking it now, because with Van. Because piercing Gravija doesn't seem to be all that bad. See if I can get the girls healed up a bit. Yeah, actually, just so that they're ready to go. Because at some point I feel like he is going to do that again. Oh, like right now. Killed and blinded everyone. Alright, interesting. Redis seems to be okay with this instant death thing that it's pulling off. You know what? No, hold on. Here's what needs to happen. I'm going to switch off all these other gambits. I'm going to pull back so that we're not all crowded. And I'm going to have Pinello casting a rise on all the people who are down because it gives them all their hit points. Magic shield, now immune to magic. Well, that's okay. I don't think this party's attacking with magic that much. So you need to go with a rise now on Balthier. And rise on Van. So the next time this thing pulls off its everybody freaking dies attack, we should get a little bit of it's going for limit break, eh? I wonder if it has anything that we should be dispelling. Although it's immune to magic, so this might not do anything. Ash is doing pretty good damage. Does she have haste yet? Yeah, let's get haste going on Ash. She does good damage right now. Alright, now it's magic shield is gone, but that's okay. Well, I mean, I don't really care that much about the magic shield because Balthier was doing some damage with magic in the other configuration, but the ladies are pretty much Ash beating it up with her Excalibur. It's getting ready for Darkja. So, other than possibly finding out that there's some kind of range to that thing doesn't... Like, I'm just trying to run away in the hopes that it's got a limited range. Doesn't look like it. It's interesting. I don't know what Redis's deal is that he's immune to it. but I certainly don't object. At any rate, that's going to be it for this video. When we come back next time, we've got it mostly beat, so I feel like we're actually going to win. But I shouldn't get ahead of myself, because some of these bosses get extra nasty in the last like 25% of their health bar. So I'll see you guys next time. I'm going to try to finish the Zodiark Brave story. Bye-bye.